Let me guess, you've tried a million ab workouts that feel either too easy, too long, or don't just work. This ab burner is different, just pure core engagement that will leave you feeling it after the first minute. So hit play and let's get to work. So first thing we're gonna do is we're actually gonna do a cross leg lift. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay on our back. We're actually gonna lift our shoulder blade and we're gonna rotate and we're gonna reach towards this toe, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. It'll be good and glorious. Let's go ahead and let's crank it out. And then boom, 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 boom. You guys are doing absolutely phenomenal. Make sure again, we're lifting up those shoulder blades so we can get a lot of rotation. And as we're doing the movement, blasting those obliques like no never mind. You guys are doing absolutely phenomenal. Lift up that leg, lift up that shoulder blade, get into some flexion and rotation all at the same time. It is glorious. So we got about 11 seconds of holy heck, cranking it out, and you guys are doing great, okay? All in all, absolutely phenomenal. Keep cranking it out. We got 4 seconds. You got this. 3, 2, 1, and you're good. Okay, absolutely phenomenal. So congratulations, you made it through your first round of your daily dose of sweat, self-love, and positivity. So the word of power to keep in the back of your mind today is, my thoughts are kind and compassionate towards my body. So keep those words of power in the back of your mind while you're doing the rest of the exercises, okay? Next exercise we're doing is we're actually going into some Russian twists. So a common mistake that people do when they're doing a Russian twist is they'll just rotate like this, bring the arms to the side. I want you to think main function of the obliques is actually rotation. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep our feet on the ground, slightly lean back. We're gonna keep our hands together. I'm gonna get you to rotate your chest this way. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna rotate, boom, and then rotate, boom. Awesome. So we're getting a lot of good rotation in with these Russian twists here because again, main function of your obliques is rotation. So we want to make sure that we're getting as much rotation in so we can blast the obliques like no never mind. And those are the muscles that are just right through here, right? So we want to make sure we're blasting those obliques. We're slightly leaning back, getting in as much rotation as we can on each of these movements. My goodness, those obliques should be lighting up. My thoughts are kind and compassionate towards my body. Holy Toledo, we're dominating. You're doing great, okay? All in all, absolutely phenomenal. So take this 20 seconds to rest, relax, replenish your energy. And if you haven't yet, hit that like and subscribe button so you can keep up to date with all the workouts to come. But you guys are doing great. You've made it almost all the way to the very end here. We just got a few more exercises to crank out. You got 3 seconds before we start doing a cross-body mountain climbers. My goodness, things are gonna be heating up like no never mind. We're gonna set up kind of like in a full plank here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this knee to this elbow and this knee to this elbow. And you can go at whatever pace that you like. Again, could be super fast. Just make sure it's nice and controlled as you're doing the movement, right? So boom, 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 boom. And the faster you go, make sure that it's nice and controlled, but you will burn a whole heck of a lot more, increasing that speed. So make sure that you're nice and controlled though, okay? So you're doing great, absolutely phenomenal. Bringing one knee to the opposite elbow, you guys are doing great. Holy Toledo. Again, make sure that you're breathing, getting that air in. Don't save your breath for cooling your porridge, okay? You're doing great. We got 3, 2, 1. Absolutely phenomenal, guys. You guys did great. So we cranked out those cross-body mountain climbers. You have 20 seconds of rest and relaxation before we start cranking out the next exercise, which is the reverse crunch. Remember, my thoughts are kind and compassionate towards my body, and you guys are doing great. So next is reverse crunch. We're gonna be laying on our back. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put the legs together. We're just gonna lift the legs up, and we're gonna lift the pelvis. Boom, just like that. Working those low abs like no never mind. You guys are doing absolutely phenomenal. Make sure you're taking air in. Every time you're breathing in energy, vitality, and you're exhaling all that ever so fun tiredness, because you ain't tired. Ain't nobody got time to be tired, right? You got this, okay? Keep cranking it out. Keep cranking it out, lifting that pelvis up, going into those reverse crunches. My goodness, my thoughts are kind and compassionate towards my body. Golly gee gumdrops, gee willikers, holy Toledo, and then you're good. So we're saving the best exercise for last. We're actually going into the ever so fun hollow body hold. This is gonna be a bit of a doozy. but you made it this far. One more thing to go, and then you're good. But you've done absolutely phenomenal so far. Again, my thoughts are kind of compassionate towards my body. We got 3 seconds, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay on our back. We're gonna go into flexion, lifting those shoulder blades. We're gonna lift those legs up. We're gonna hold. My goodness, this should be burning like holy heck for lifting those shoulder blades, lifting those legs, getting into that hollow body hold. Best for last. Holy Toledo. Golly gee gumdrops. Gee willikers. You're doing absolutely phenomenal, okay? So we're almost there. We got 25 seconds of holy heck getting into this hollow body hold. So keep fighting, keep pushing. You got this, okay? Almost there. My thoughts are kind and compassionate towards my body. You guys are doing absolutely phenomenal. So what part of the world are you guys watching from? You guys watching from the land down under or the Windy City? Let me know in the comments. You got 3, 2, 1, and then boom. My goodness, core has taken a bit of a beating, but golly gee gumdrops, I got a smile on my face because that felt darn good. So all in all, you guys did absolutely phenomenal. So just make sure you keep that word of power in the back of your mind. My thoughts are kind and compassionate towards my body. Until next time, I'm Carlo Olande.